Hey, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Yes, I am back with another video. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button because they're going to show this video to 1 million people plus. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Look below if you're on YouTube, you see all our merchandise. Everything you get off our merch store, all proceeds goes back into this channel. And again, I'd like to thank everybody that bought anything off our merch store. And for those who did send a birthday contribution, all that's going toward the channel. We're trying to get up to 300,000 subscribers. And I need y'all help. And listen, we on our way. Now, the video I want to do today, right? I hear a lot of people been talking about this before, right? Reparations, okay? You've heard a little talk about reparations for blacks and this and that, woo. But again, like I've been telling y'all, the more you depend on this government for your well-being, the more you put yourself in the position to be screwed, okay? When I break this shit down, if this don't make no sense to people, I don't know what will, okay? But I'm finna show you, right, how other people that have came to this country, right, they have gotten different reparations and, you know, certain things and, you know, financial help and support before a black person has. Now, I've always spoken, told y'all that this, you know, color thing is just a lower vibration of what the government used for us to war with each other. But I'm gonna also show y'all how just because we go through that don't mean we have to continue to go through that. Like, we have to change this shit, and it's gonna take both sides. But listen, for us, right, that talked about reparations. First of all, let me give y'all the definition of what reparation is. The making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money or to otherwise helping those who have been wronged. Now, going by that definition, you don't think you've been wronged? Shit, the whole America was built off slaves. You get what I'm saying? It's built from slaves. Now, the slaves' reparations federal case has been dismissed. Okay? Let's throw that out there too. Now, let me show y'all what they did for the Japanese Americans. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says the U.S. government eventually gave them more than $1.6 billion in reparations to only 82,219 Japanese Americans. Man, come on, bro. And y'all wonder why I don't vote. All right. Boom. As you see, they give more support to people that's outside of this country. When we talking about Pacific Islanders also, right? They actually use that term, Pacific Islanders. Now, also, I want y'all to understand this too. I know not too long ago y'all saw where they had this Asian hate thing going on, whatever the case may be. But guess what? They got compensated too. Check this out. Look, you see it for yourself. $49 million. And look, they took it from the release fund of the you know what. Now, I ain't saying $49 million is a lot when it comes to reparation for all blacks, but what I'm saying is they come to everybody else's rescue. And this ain't no diss to no other groups, no Asian, no Japanese, no. I'm just showing y'all how they help other people besides us. We can't even keep nets on the basketball goal at the park at the hood. They can't keep the grass cut. We get no support when it comes to education and all this other shit. And you wonder why these young guys run around shooting each other, killing each other, because we get no support. Now look what he tweeted. The man tweeted this. He tweeted this. But all I'm saying is y'all go vote for him. Y'all show them their support and they give y'all their butt to kiss in return. I tell y'all, we have to save ourselves, okay? That's it. Now you get what I'm saying, man. These folk got 1.5 million just to raise awareness about this shit. They got 1.5 million just to go and talk about the issue. Not only that, you see, not only that, they got compensated by the state of New York, $10 million for an emergency relief fund or some shit. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. This shit is fucking like, it's nuts how the people that we put in place to run to govern our lives, so to speak, shit on us. And I keep telling y'all, the only thing we can do is help ourselves. Don't think the government's gonna help you. And they're gonna help everybody around them. Why? Because guess what? Look at everything you got in your household or damn near you. Shit made from China or Asia or wherever. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even mess with shit that's American made because it's too expensive. You got so many different taxes and this and that, whatever the case may be. But they're gonna take care of who take care of them. And that's what we gotta do. So stop thinking that oh, cause you black and you know what I'm saying, you gonna get, man, these folk been speaking this reparation shit for so long, it ain't gonna happen. We gotta do like I always tell y'all. We gotta take our shit. They took it. I keep telling you, the only way a lot of this shit gonna happen is it got to be a war, man. War brings peace. You can't, these people not trying to hear what you saying. These people gonna continue to shit on you as long as you allow them to. So while we speaking about reparation, like, let's be for real. We don't got the time to be playing this bullshit, man. All this marching and marching, that shit never helped us neither. All it did, it raised awareness, but then what? And they use that against us, because they'll publicize that shit. And then boom, when you look up, you see it happening all the time, all the time, all the time. But what's the results? The same thing. Cognitive dissonance. I keep telling y'all that. When you see something over and over and over and over and over, you develop a truth. Okay? And in some cases, when someone comes in and tell you the truth about the shit you've been seeing over and over and over, like I'm trying to tell y'all right now, your brain automatically rejects that shit. Because, hey, man, they've been marching for shit so many years and the same thing has happened. Nothing. You know, people march and talk shit and nothing happens. Now, here you go saying we don't need to march. We need to do something more, you know, more drastic. Like, people like, oh. But what I'm saying is this, man. When you give that type of power to a group of people to govern you and to see about your well-being, you gonna get shitted on. Okay? Everybody's together except for blacks. And I just have to say that. I'm not saying we're not all not like that, but as a whole, you know, we like that. And this is why I say, first of all, it ain't no black on black crime. You know, that's some psychological shit. But blacks killing blacks is the stupidest shit in the world to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the stupidest shit in the world. And they plaster this shit on the internet. They plaster it on the news. Like I say, because that's what they want to do, is paint that picture. So when you talk about reparations, right? Same way with the Indians, right? We as a group got to be smart. And when I see how we are so divided, when we don't even spend money with each other, we don't understand the foundation of being of economics as a group, or group economics. I just see this gonna be a hell of a journey. But I'm just doing my piece. I'm just, you know, putting together things and putting it out there to show you, if we don't spend money with each other, we don't come together, or we don't start by law supporting each other, you can kiss it goodbye. It ain't make no sense for you to march, skip, sing, dance, none of that shit, because ain't nothing gonna happen. See, like I said, I don't agree with everything Kanye West say, but I did agree with him when he was saying boycott Gucci or whatever it was, because, you know, we Nike, because we spend our money with these motherfuckers, and they don't fuck with us like that. We supporting them. We put money in their pocket. But if we stop doing that by law and say, you know what, we gonna fuck with us. Oh, now they listening. Shit, them niggas ain't spending no more money with us. We gotta listen what they gotta say. But as long as you spending your money with everybody else, they don't give a fuck about your thoughts. You help funding them. Think about it. And that's why I could go political with the reparation shit, but why? That's why a lot of shit I don't talk about a certain way. Because it's a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of gibberish. At the end of the day, when them folk get through talking, all they basically saying is, look, motherfucker, we ain't getting you nothing. I ain't finna get on here talking all this political talking. You know what? We need to wait, we need to vote, and we need to go cat. Nigga, fuck a vote. The fuck we voting for? America was built. Let me break this down to y'all. Right? When they say the 400 years thing, right? And what they did was they built this shit up for over 400 years, and they supposed to gave us 40 acres and a mule, which they didn't. They gave every other motherfucker that came over here land and resources, right? Like if you listen to, I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, let me get back to what I'm saying. 400 years. They so ahead of us as far as resources and finances it's hell to catch up with 400 years of this shit. We didn't get 40 acres and a mule. We didn't even get an acre and a dog. Okay? So now that they got this is the generational wealth gap. Okay? This is the financial wealth gap between blacks and whites and shit like that. And this is why it's like that. Because all they did help you. You built that shit up for them for 400 years and they gave you and let you go and they gave you nothing to survive with. Scrap your boots up. You ever heard of that? When they say you supposed to scrap your boots up, that's what they mean. Throw your ass out there in that water. Like I tell y'all, right? When you look at Wells Fargo and all the other big companies, them shit say since 1818 and since this, and that's how they've been having long money, because that shit came from when the slaves was motherfucking building this shit up. It's slaves still to this day. Like, don't get it twisted. When you go to jail, you are a slave. And that's why you can work for that small amount, and by law ain't shit gonna be done. You know, it'll be something that if a company was making a certain amount of money, meaning they ain't making as much as a major company. If people went to prison and they had people in prison that wanted to work for these small companies, help these small companies, that's something. But they don't do that. The companies that prisoners work for are government owned. And they not paying these people shit. Go look at it. I don't know what it is. That shit might be 10, 15 cents an hour. Man, this shit. That's why I say the hell with all these motherfucking fake ass politicians lying and telling you, oh, we're gonna help do this. And man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't doing shit but lying to people, man. You get what I'm saying? Get off that reparation shit. It ain't happening, dog. Cause when they put the right people in front of us, blacks, that gonna speak that talk that they want them to talk and put money in their pocket, they straight. They don't give a fuck about you. Cause if they did, they wouldn't even run for that shit. How could you be a part of something that you know ain't right? Where your morals at? That's why I say I don't have to fuck with you rarely find a person that can fuck with a wicked ass company or a wicked ass group of people and they not be the same. Unless they got a hidden agenda. But majority of the time, shit that's too good to be true, normally it ain't true. It ain't gonna happen. And this is why I be saying, bro, we as people need to wake the fuck up and understand, bro. Like, bro, this shit it's so simple though, to be honest. But we're so distracted by a lot of things, you know, the shit you see on TV and the shit you hear on the radio. And they put shit in cartoons where most people can't even, like, you can't even figure it out. And they putting it right in front of your face through cartoons. I can show you some cartoons that'll blow your fucking mind. And I knew this shit since I was 15 years old. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. Reparations, man. I'm just showing you how they will help other foreigners before you. And you've been born here your whole life. You know what I'm saying? You got counterparts, you got people that's in your family that probably helped build this motherfucker up. And they gonna help these motherfuckers before they help you. Come on, man. I told y'all what it's gonna take. You cannot sit down and talk to people who don't want to hear the shit you gotta say. Okay? The same feeling you get when you walk into the courthouse and you go to the clerk of courts and you trying to, you know, you trying to plead to this motherfucker behind the desk that, hey, man, you know, I got this. I mean, them folks give a fuck about that. Where the money at? Okay, you got a ticket, yeah. They don't give a fuck. It's just like it's just like when you in Central Florida and you going through the tolls. Man, them tolls don't always tell the truth. And here it is, you get this shit in the mail. Oh, you owe $40, $50. For what? From a system that they said that you have to go by that's broken. And if the shit broke, you got to pay for it. Them folk ain't trying to hear shit, man. That's why I say a lot of this shit, man, they just spinning your wheels, homie. Ain't nothing gonna change. So it's just like this shit. When you hear about reparations, bro, you already know, man, this shit is a long shot. It's make believe, brother. How the fuck y'all can give everybody else some compensation? Okay? And don't give us shit. We the ones struggling. Look at our divorce rate. Look at our marriage rate. Look at the wealth gap. Business, like, bro, what other statistics do you need to show that, bitch, we need help? And not only that, we need what y'all promised, 40 acres and a mule. Told you, they ain't gave a bitch an acre and a dog. Bow, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, let's stop that shit, man. All these fake ass motherfuckers that they put in front of us want to speak this reparation talk and not, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. The best thing, and I'm telling you this, when I say this, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. The best thing that we can do is come together and support each other. Once you do that, they will start listening then, and then they gonna try to find a way to come between that shit. Well, I say we got watch out for these fake ass actors. Watch out for these fake ass sports players. Anybody would have to have high influence. Watch out for them, cause they gonna pay them. I wanted to put that video up about that basketball player from here in another country. He was talking about how they tried to pay him to go on and talk about the, you know what going on. You know, the Aegis Eldrick, whatever his name is. He the first one I saw. Even Chris Rock flaw ass. Chris Rock, the comedian, that's flaw. You flaw as hell, bruh. To get on that bitch, make up your mind. 1 minute you're against it, 1 minute you're with it, but you first said that you with it. Oh, go get this and go, y'all go get that. And bitch tell you to go get something that they ain't motherfucking got. And that you got common sense to say, why would I go get this from a government that ain't never fucking did nothing for me? These be giving out hot dogs, hamburgers, lottery tickets, money for you to go get some shit that you know ain't good for you. Use your fucking head, man. Use your fucking head, man. If you scared, then go to church. Cause just cause you scared, that shit ain't gonna help you. Educate yourself, motherfucker. That's what's gonna help you. So you got people like Chris Rock, and I hate to bash people, man. That shit just, but I gotta call it like it is. You got people like Chris Rock, Aegis Eldrick, and a lot of other celebrities getting on TV telling you to go get something that they ain't got. Believe me, them people got money. They get paid to do this shit. They'll tell you anything for $1 or to be in that union. They don't blow you up to be a superstar and not use you when it's time for them to come use you and say, listen, man, we need you to do this. Bitch, you ain't gonna do it. Oh, we got something for you. We could build you up. We could tear your ass down too. That's why I tell you, this shit fake. The music game fake. All this shit fake. If you do it, get in it. Have an agenda. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna sit here and, if you get into the shit, get into it. Do what you gotta do. Have an agenda. Cause sometimes you gotta do right, do wrong, or do right. That's just something I believe in, coming from where we come from. Cause guess what? What the fuck you think they did? I just told you, bro. Wells Fargo was built since the 18s. From when you see these companies, established in 1818. How the fuck you think they got it? Honestly, ain't shit honest about America. And that's the honest to God truth. Nothing. They took it. They took it. And tell you to go work for it. Be honest. Honest my motherfucking ass. Excuse my language. But you can't keep fooling me with this, man. You ain't covered. Because, you know, our kids getting to be at an age where we got to look out for them. Because they not. So it's time to cut the bullshit, man. I'm just tired of it, bro. I ain't on none of that. I don't stand on that, cuz I know flaw is flaw. You feel me? But anyway, I ain't want to make this video that long, but shit, man. Yeah, y'all know how I get, man, on everything. You feel me? So, with that being said, man, when it comes to reparations, man, don't look for nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Don't look for these flaw ass politicians and all that shit that they put in front of us. Like I said, if you know they was real, especially black folks, if you know it was a real black leader, they has to be out of here by now. See what they did to Grandmaster Jay and everybody else, but they still got these other motherfuckers walking around because they are part of the fucking problem. Every time some black come up, they send these stinking motherfuckers, they come march and hold hand. Man, what the fuck we doing? The Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons and all that. Man, them folk ain't doing a motherfucking thing for us, man, but helping them people come to our hood or come to our situation. They send them, like I be telling y'all, them motherfuckers don't represent me, but it looks like that on TV. Cause they the one they gonna give them the coverage. Oh, a little girl got something happened to a little girl or something happened to this little boy, they fly them motherfuckers down to come get with the family for publicity. Then when they do that, what they gonna say? Well, let's hold hands. This messed up. This fucked up. No, man, y'all better pick them things up. It's time to pick them things up. That's all that is. That's when the bitch gonna start listening. But guess what? We gotta organize first. We ain't ready right now. We gotta organize first. What I want y'all to do, go check out New Era Detroit. See what them boys they're doing. See how them boys coming together, helping their neighborhood. They don't need no motherfucking grant money. And I'm not speaking for them. I'm just speaking on the things they're doing. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm just speaking on the things they're doing. That's what we need to start doing. I told y'all the Black Panthers were the closest one to overthrow this shit. Physically. They had their own everything. Newspaper. You know what I'm saying? They had their own health care. They provided their own food. They took matters in their own hands. So what I'm telling y'all is, if we don't do that as a group, you can kiss reparations goodbye. And that's on everything. You feel me?